Oh, I'm so excited for your headliner. Hang on. Oh, your next comedian coming to the stage had 2 albums come out this year that both went #1. Fucking take that, Corey. And, she's a great outside shooter. Give it up for Monica Nevi. Thank you. I didn't even ask for that intro. I'm so glad we got to do this. Thanks, guys. That has been such a weird time. It was like cute. I feel like quarantine was like cute in the beginning. They're like, look, we're locked inside. Let's do shows. It's like, this was the joke I loved at the very beginning. Everyone was like, oh, I put on pants today. Put on pants for this. And he's like, I love sweats. I've been wearing sweats more. And now we're like, I put on pants for this. It was a struggle emotionally and physically to do so. So this better be worth it. Okay? It's not cute anymore. It had gotten like, we lived in an apartment before, we live in a house now. It's actually been a pretty good year for Aaron and I. But it got where we were just like listening to the neighbors. Like there was a lot of unstable things happening in our apartment. We used to watch this lady that was up across because we had a balcony and you could see it cross to the other balconies. And it wasn't going well for her, this whole quarantine thing. Because one day she came out onto her balcony and she was wearing gloves in her own apartment. And that was it. She was nude otherwise. So, and you just watch everybody. It was very suspicious. We watched it. There was this person like looking at everyone's doors, going around. And I was like, what is this person doing? And then I realized it was my DoorDash order. Crazy. Now I followed the rules. I did what I was supposed to do, still do. I did break one rule though. I got a haircut when I was not supposed to. And I think people with long hair can kind of understand it a little bit better because it does get to a point where it is trying to murder you in your sleep. It was a health risk. It gets to the point where I will put deodorant on it. Let it go. Let it go a little longer than that. But the thing that put me over the edge, I was taking a shower, and long hair people know this, it goes down your back sometimes into your butt crack. And the straw that broke the camel's back was that I was cleaning it out of there, and I felt like one of those clowns pulling a scarf out of its sleeve. I was like, it's too much. It's too much. You guys are fun. I'm having a good time. Corey and I did a show in someone's backyard like 2 nights ago. That's all we're allowed to do in our state is outdoor shows for people who live in the same house. And no one follows that fucking rule. So it's super safe. It is weird though, because they're like kind of macho guys. And I know that, I don't know what it is, but macho guys have a big problem wearing masks. They don't like it. I did hear a kind of like buff macho guy say he wasn't going to wear a mask because he's not gay, which is a weird reason. And if like that's the only thing, like just tell people you're keeping dicks out. It's not that difficult. It's just such a weird reason. It was a big shift. Obviously, it's a big shift for most people. But you know, I was a touring stand-up comedian. I traveled every week to different places, and then I became a stay-at-home remote learning facilitator. That is what I'm up to now. For a second grader, I didn't even have kids before this. It's questionable. No, it's interesting. If you're a teacher, hats off to the teachers. I know you've had to make so many adjustments, and now teaching these kids over the internet is so difficult. In fact, one of my high school teachers donated, so he may be watching, which is funny because he was my history teacher. So either I'm telling jokes to my history teacher, or you could be hearing jokes from your history teacher from Corey. It's a real, roundabout show here.
You're weird.
Yes.